It's not that. It's not that angle at all. Shh, do a little nomadic convo before night falls come through. Before it gets too nighty night and it's too dark for the convo. You know? See, we're gonna get comfy. It might be a little too cold, I feel, to take this off, but I'm not really feeling it right now. It's kind of hotty hot. You know? We'll switch some things up around this bad boy. Oh, shit. Random nomadic convo, baby. I wanted to get it in before the week is over. So that's my goal out here in these streets, but we back at it. Wanted to update y'all a little bit on what happened in the streets as far as whatever, you know what I'm saying, in the past week or so. You feel me? Hey, what's going down, Angela and Simply Natural Black Life? What's going down? How y'all feeling? Appreciate y'all presence on this line for sure, for sure. It's been a dandy old week out here, yo. A lot of things happening out here for sure, for sure. I want to give out a shout out to DoorDash, because like when you go on DoorDash for sure, that DoorDash Direct card, where as soon as you finish the transaction, and that bad boy is go straight to the card. It's like whatever you want to do in life. Like if you're trying to save for or get some money for some shoes. You want some shoes real quick. That you go be like, it's $70 for some shoes. Like I'm gonna work $70 today. That's my goal, to get these shoes, and it's going straight to the card. It's a beautiful situation, that DoorDash, yo. I appreciate it, especially in a small town. I'm not gonna say it's for everybody. It might not be good for LA or Houston vibe or whatnot, but for this small town living that I got going on, it's all right, because I'm only going a couple miles. I be finished, like I have $100 in pocket in that day, and I think I went 30 miles that day. That's all right. That's all right right there. Let's see. Good to see y'all as well, for sure. It's good to see y'all. Feeny, what's going down? Appreciate your presence on this line, for sure. Yeah. I want to talk about Ricky Williams. I don't know if y'all know Ricky Williams. He's a superstar football athlete that came out of Texas, University of Texas. Went to New Orleans, the first pick of the draft. He was top notch, yo. Everybody was talking about this cat. Everybody. He was officially that dude out there in the streets. And how I met him was at a dispensary. I met him at a dispensary. Like, he was promoting his brand, which is called Heisman. The reason why that's a cool name, because he actually won the Heisman Trophy in college as a running back. Superstar talent and athlete, man. He got a bad rap in the NFL world, simply because he liked to smoke marijuana, and that helped him through his pain. And the NFL really did their job, I guess. To really, ban that shit. And so they really kind of put him in a bad situation where they fined him, they suspended him for smoking marijuana and everything like that. He ended up not even playing in the league no more because of it. I'm not gonna say just because of that, but that was a major scenario, because that helped him through those aches and pains. And now he got a brand out called Heisman. I showed the picture. I usually don't do selfies like that. I don't really be taking pictures, with a, I guess, celebrity like that. I'm not really that type of guy. But I was like, he doing something major, I feel. And so, that's the first. I guess celebrity or sports player that I know doing something like that, and giving back the way he would like to give back. And so I feel like that's it was a special moment in time to go ahead and do that. I got a seller, what they call it, a signature. Got a signature on a hat with it of his brand Heisman, which is cool. And like the play on words is HIGHSMAN, and you know, he won the Heisman, which is the HEISMAN Heisman Trophy. So that's the play on words that he got. His stuff is pretty good, no doubt. And so I just had to give him a shout out, yo. I thought it was a pretty cool scenario. So that's the explanation of the picture that I had with Ricky Williams. If you didn't know who Ricky Williams was at all, I just gave you a little history lesson for the people. Let's see. Miracle One. Oh, what's up, D Jackson? How you feeling? Nice to see you, player, for sure, for sure. Appreciate your presence on this line. I appreciate your videos. Thank you for repping my favorite place, NE. Okay. Nebraska, is that what you talking about? Or New England? So correct. Even the song you chose speaks to how it feels about NE. So I'm thinking that you talking about Nebraska, which is a respect. If it's not, either way, I'm glad that you enjoyed Miracle One. You know what I'm saying? I try my best to do what I can out there in them streets, blah. It was traveling around the country was a pretty epic moment for me, for sure, for sure. I wouldn't trade that experience for nothing. So I thank you for anybody that saw the videos that I did in that past situation, and they found love for it or whatnot, or inspired them. That's what it's all about, yo. That's what it's all about. So I appreciate you for letting me know that. It helps me, and it makes me feel like that it wasn't for naught. So folk fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you for that information. Let's see. Lyft sometimes too, and keep some extra coin. Lyft is a good joint. I remember in LA I was rocking that Lyft pretty strong. I actually had the rental car for that Lyft ride. I think I was paying $250 a week, but my goal was always to get $1,000 in that week. So it balances out a little bit. Lyft was okay. I was doing my thing. I had a rental car though. That's the only problem. I had a rental car, but it was a pro and con, because it wasn't my vehicle that I was running around with, but also I had to pay that $250. So that's how that go. But Lyft was a special joint for your boy. I definitely agree with that, no doubt. I don't know. I wouldn't do Lyft in this vehicle at all, because I'm sleeping in the back. I'm riding. I'm laying my head down in the back, and I'm not changing it up and trying to fix it up every time I go out there. But it's in my comfy place, and so that DoorDash is a lot better. And I never did the DoorDash thing when I was traveling and doing all these different things or whatnot. So it's definitely a nice added bonus. So if you're out here nomading it up, got questions, but if y'all want some extra money, DoorDash is a move. I got insurance on this bad boy. It's my vehicle, so it's ideal. It's ideal. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, everybody giving out shout outs. Say what's up to everybody. I appreciate it. He did a wonderful interview with Neil deGrasse. Yeah, I see you, Jennifer Shufford. I see you. Appreciate your presence on this line, no doubt. I did not see that. Interview, but he's pretty interesting character. So when I had to give out a conversation to him, like, because there was some questions that I had in my mind. For some reason, the first thing that came up, and I decided to come out with it. I actually asked him, like, what was the reason for him to join in on that wedding dress. He did an ESPN magazine cover where he was wearing a wedding dress. I think it was his rookie year. And with Mike Ditka, which was the coach for the New Orleans Saints. And he was like supposed to be the quote unquote husband of the scenario. And it's like, since he was the first pick of the draft, him and his head coach is like pretty much married. If one fall off, you know what I'm saying, then if something doesn't go right, then they together on this type of deal. I think that's what they was trying to push on the ESPN thing. So I was asking them, I said, like, man, what was your reasoning? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you do such a thing? What's the likes of such? And just to see what pick his brain. But he looked at it, was like, Halloween. That's how he looked at it. He was like, yeah, we just come together, whatnot. There was an idea, so it's Halloween, playing dress up real quick. No big deal. And it's like, I think he's secure in himself or whatnot he ain't really tripping on that silly stuff or whatnot. And so he just did it. And so I was like, all right, that's a bet. Like, cause that's not something I would join in on. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to pick his brain. It was just, like you said, it was Halloween to him. Like, just playing dress up for the shoot. I'm pretty sure he got paid major out there, but I just thought it was a weird phenomenon. But now looking back at it, I was like, man, I could have came out with a different question. I ain't come out with, he probably get tired of that one, So next time I see him, which I probably will see him again, cause you go to, I think it's on Heisman.com. He'll show you where he's gonna be going to next to promote his cannabis. And so I definitely gonna go check him out and see him again, because I got questions about how he got started. What was his motivation towards everything? I know what I believe his motivation is, so that's why I told it. But there's something deeper that clicked, where he's like, yo, I like this joint, this is what I do, let's make money off this thing. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that wholeheartedly. Let's see. But I'm going to ask some better questions next time. I think those are the natural questions that everybody want to know. But yeah, Nebraska. That's what it is. All right, then. Yeah, the times. Now, I could have, there's some things that, when I look back at those states, there's always something I'll be like, man, I could have done this, that, and the third. But it is what it is. I'm glad that you enjoyed what you saw, because I didn't catch too late. I was leaving out that Malcolm X was born and raised there. I was like, what? I didn't go check out his crib? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't do none of that? That's crazy. And so in my mind, I was in some type of rush. I don't know what my life was about. Actually, I know what my life was about. In which I am. There's pros and cons into having a relationship while you're traveling. Definitely. But I think one of the pros definitely was I had a conversation that I can have every night, and which I did when I was traveling like that. But when you have that person, kind of have your back during these travels or whatnot, you kind of rush through things. That person's in LA, and so you like you gotta, you treating it like a job, and that was like stressful a little bit, because I was going in there like, oh, I'm in a new state, and that's how I treated it. Like, it was like a how could I say it? Like I was a traveling concert or something like that. I was coming in, shoot these shots, this, that, and the third, get scheduled, and knock it out. See these different spots, look at the top 10 things to do in Nebraska, and move on to the next state. But I didn't catch the Malcolm X scenario, so I definitely would like to go back and check that scenario out. Little small things like that, but major things are coming, yo. I have there's something churning in my body right now. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling of something that I know that I'm here for. And that's when you catch that vibe, it's nothing stopping you. There's nothing stopping you after that. And so therefore, the only thing stopping is yourself. And so therefore, when you catch that feelings and you have that same old dream setting that keeps nagging you, it's in the back of your mind, you like, and you scared to really just go after it. I think you should go after that bad boy. I think you should just, why not on that Feducket life? You feel like and that's the reason why I started traveling. That's the reason why I started the whole scenario of going around traveling around the country, because it was always on the mind to be traveling like that. And so that's when I had that Feducket. I was like, by any means necessary. I'm leaving out of a $500 a day camera work type job, type work, just because I had ideas in my mind of what I need to be doing, what I want to do, what I enjoy, what makes me wake up in the morning and say, let's get it, you know? And so whatever that is, that's what you go after. Cause we here, we on this plane for a reason out here. Let's make it a good, let's put the dreams into reality. You feel? Let's make that happen, you know? And so that's what it's all about. Never heard of this person. Hold on. You never heard of Ricky Williams or Neil deGrasse Tyson, SNBL? Let's see. He is soft spoken. Yeah. He was real open and it definitely is soft spoken for sure. For sure, would have never guessed that he was running boys over. You know, because in college, he was that dude. He was mad when he was running down the field and running boys over. Like for real, for juking them, crossing them. You would have think he would have had some bass on him. You know what I'm saying? But like, he's soft spoken for real. Real chill dude. He might have been high when I was conversing with him. You know, he might have been. But that's his brand. That's what he do. So you can't really trip off that. And so if he's over there soft spoken and cool with everybody while high, I mean, she's selling this product, you know. His product is good. I respect him for doing what he do. And so, yeah. It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure to be a part of that Rick Williams experience. And I remember him like it was yesterday. But like I said, I'll get in contact with him again. I know my boy Zoo was like, yo, you know, he got farm work. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back over there in Oregon. I need that farm work because he haven't done the plant life farm work in the farm as far as cannabis farm yet. So yeah, he want that experience. So I respect that. I'm not really too interested in the experience like that, no doubt. I'm not trying to join in on the farm life. It got to be a different scenario for your boy. Let me go ahead and get a better angle. I'm also trying to charge my phone up at the same time because we don't want no problems. And I'm gonna hold on. We're gonna have this conversation until it gets dark out here, y'all. When it gets dark, this is gonna be no bueno. But we enjoying ourselves right now. Let's see. Yeah, this is great. Use a personal truck. The money does add up. Yeah, you got a personal truck moving around like that? That's crazy on the lift. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy on the DoorDash, but it's not that much. I'm not moving that much with the Tahoe, but with the truck doing the Uber or Lyft life, that could be costly. That could be costly. But I'm glad that you found that money coming in, SNBL. No doubt about that. He took his wife's last name too. I did not know that. I will dissect that some more. I gotta look at this Neil deGrasse Tyson joint. That sound like a winner. Sound like they went deep in detail on that joint. Let's see. To wear no dress, Halloween, dang! You ain't gonna let that boy make it? There's no reason for no man to wear no dress, Halloween, look, I let folks slip. I let folks slide. You understand? I did. That's your prerogative. That's that person's life. That's what he dreamt. That's what he wanted to create in his world. You know? Now, real talk, I don't know what's going on here in Ashland. Sometimes there are some dudes that walk around with dresses for some reason. So I'm thinking it's a fraternity crossover. Because it'd be like a strip that folk be walking down with dresses, with dudes with dresses. I'd be like, what's popping? But you know, Ashland is a little bit on the side of liberalism, and they're really open to a lot of things. There's some people that I work with that are transitioning. The best word for the scenario. One dude is transitioning to a woman, full on, that I work with. There's a woman that's, transitioning to a dude over there as well. I think there's two dudes that's transitioning to a woman. They're going through those trials right now, which is, I think, pill taking, surgery, all these different things. It is different. One was complete shocker, which there is a actual girl. I think she's a girl completely, but she identifies as a male. But she don't really trip if those folk tripping, but she identifies as a male. So it's, they really on the them and the there, and the this and the that's. You know what I'm saying? They into that, and so I'm not knocking it. I'm observing. I'm giving out the information. There's no hate involved in my speech. And so if that's what they want to be a part of, by all means necessary, do your thing or whatnot. As long as you ain't hurt nobody out here in these streets. You ain't hurt me. Player, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? That you don't want women? You want to dress like you don't want them? All right. Bet. What's that got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be in that man's life. Now, if you having some trials and tribulations and you really hurting and it's like, oh, so woe is me stuff, maybe I can help you out on that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I can help you out on that because, that's what we could have probably a conversation. But other than that, I'm not going to really just talk down on someone that decided to do something like that. I mean, somebody's going to do it. If it wasn't Ricky, somebody was going to put that little old dress on out there in the streets. Because somebody's going to create that world. So shout out to Dave Chappelle. One of the people that didn't do it, didn't put on the dress. Because he was like, I'm not going for that. So respect both ways though. Both ways. If that's, and look, Ricky Williams, that was a young Ricky Williams. He was like, they talking to him like you were 19, 18 years old. Trying to get him to do that. And, Pop, if you think about it, if you get him at that young age like that and then try to get him with that money and saying, look, we've dropped $2 million in your lifestyle, I know your mama looking for a new place. Get him out the hood, And so he like, you just got to put the dress to take pictures. What you go? That shit might happen for the people, man. It's not something I'll do personally, but I don't want to knock anybody that does it. But I feel you, and I'm not knocking people that's like you. SNBL. I'm not knocking people like you at all. That says, F that you can't do that. That's no bueno. I understand that completely. Let's see. All your travel. Appreciate that, SNBL. No doubt about that. That's a lot of editing, a lot of moving around and enjoy it. I will say what helped me out through those times is the idea that it was like a check off the list. Like, man, I went to Nebraska. What's next? All right, now I'm about to go to Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm about to, like, it was like something new popping up, new people to see, new areas to see. And that's why it was more a visual wow thing for me more than anything else, because I was just excited about seeing something new. I was that guy. I don't know if anybody else has these thoughts, but like you drive past a street that you ain't never been to, and you like, man, I wonder what's down that street. You know what I'm saying? And you like, if you got time, you do a Yui and be like, let me see I just want to see what's down there, And so that's me. That's me in a nutshell. I was a part of that life, and that joy, I enjoyed the hell out of that bad boy. What helped me out in the editing process though, because that was some time these streets, player, and putting them videos together. The cannabis helped me. I don't care what anybody say about anything. that knock they people have on cannabis, whatever. I'm pretty sure a lot of my people that hit me up on this channel, they about that green. I don't care, you know. But there are also people that care deeply about smoking weed. You shouldn't do it or whatever. But I do know that cannabis helped me out with them edits. And I love to say and tell people that I smoked in every state and got weed in every state of the mainland. So respect to that. You know what I'm saying? That's a fucking check. I don't care what nobody say. I feel like I fucking killed it with that. Who can say that? I got weed in every state, goddamn. Every single one of them bad boys I found weed at. And even if they were so deep and not having the weed out there, this weed is everywhere. It's prevalent. It's prevalent. And so I was joining in on that. I remember I what I caught on to, if anybody's want to be a part of that and want to follow that move right there, what I was looking for was the weed cough. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, weed cough. I'm like, oh, that ain't no sick cough right there. He's smoking something, you know. And usually that nicotine ain't really popping off with that type of cough like that. So I asked him, I'd be like, what you get that green from? I know that's that green cough. And they laugh and then they give me out the information. So that's how that usually go for your boy. Or I met somebody, or be like college friends. I remember in Louisiana, I met my boy Harrison over there. We was kicking it, and he smoked the green, and we was enjoying ourselves over there. Him with his girlfriend at the time, I think their ex is now. But that was a beautiful scenario being over there in Louisiana. That was like my fond memories, just hanging out with college friends in Louisiana for sure. And shout out to man, my boy is not coming in my mind right now, and that's upsetting to me. I will bring him back in my mind next time I do a live, because he set me up with a nice little nice situation to have like all the fixings for cannabis or whatnot. He's not coming in my mind right now. I feel like it's Patrick. Boom. Name is Patrick. And yeah, shout out to Patrick, man. He killed it out here helping your boy out. Harrison one helped me out with a place to stay. Another guy helped me out as well. That's not in my brain. It's so long ago, guys. I must say, it's been a minute since I seen those guys. I hit them up. But that's a must. I might have to join in on that. Again. Let's see. Miracle One. With my family and business out there in about a year. I lived there as a teen, and it changed my life. My daughter and I are recreating your location in a road trip from VA this summer. Hey, that's a beautiful thing. Going to Nebraska to live your life like it's golden. That's what's up. That should be a fun trip. Why not? But of course, right? VA is cool too, but I understand if you don't want to be a part of the VA life no more. You want to see Nebraska. It's a good feeling when you go to a new location and you want to establish roots there. It's like starting anew. Some people need that. Of course, the best thing is because it's about within us that we need to work on the most. But sometimes people need that external change to work within. You know what I'm saying? And so if they out of the situation, take that deep breath and be like, yo, this is what's up now. I can feel that. And so Nebraska is what's up now. You've been a part of Nebraska. You know about Nebraska well from since you grew up there. It sounds like you said lived there as a teen. And now you about to have your daughter share that experience of Nebraska, which Nebraska has some wonderful spots to partake in and enjoy. So most definitely do it. I mean, it's coming to a time now where we got to understand, like, this is gonna be right here. here on this one. The idealism of what adulting is and shit. And what adults do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can be varied. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't got to be married and stuck at a spot and established somewhere. You could be a nomad. You feel me? You could travel up. You know, you could take your family and do that thing. Because the old way of living, I think that's the thing of the past. Like, if I'm bringing a child in this world, it's gonna be a different schooling. Cause I'm not recreating that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not recreating that out there. It's gonna be maybe it's my personal joint. You know, it's just the way of adulting and how folk envision the adulthood of life. Switch it. It's time to change. It's your way. You know what I'm saying? It's your way. And it's not like you hurt anybody. It's your vision. It's your world. You know what I'm saying? Like, only person with your vision is you. So why not? But of course do it. Why not be on that for ducket and enjoy that and embody what you've been dreaming about. That's what we doing. We got all these dreams and stuff. Like, if you cut off the phone and all this stuff and everything, the only people that you listen to, the people that you want to listen to. That's why, you know what I'm saying, you effing with your boy. But after this, you probably cut off your phone. You know what I'm saying? So if you cut off your phone and quiet the noise, what is the dream? That's where we at. And then once you cut off the doors and getting, you get ideas, of course, but sometimes you just gotta shut all that off and figure out the dream what's in you already. You know what I'm saying? And what brings your spirits up? What makes you, radiate in a way? And so that's where it's at. That's where the world is going to. We're going off radiation now. We ain't going off what they say we need to do and route to take and school to go to and radiation players to make the moves and make the changes in our world. I don't know how I'm gonna get land. I don't know. I mean, I saw the process of what they tell you to do, real estate and all that good stuff. I see it, but I gotta be the one to put forth the work. It could be a different route for your boy. I might create a new route on getting this land or whatnot. Who knows? I can see it, but the way this buddy's working, not saying I'm in lack. I'm just saying the way the dollar bill is of lack in a way, but we still messing with it right now, which is good. We got to have some type of energy source to, come back and forth on. But it's going to be a new routes that's going to be taking place out here, and we are the creator of new routes. We are the creator. That's what we're here for. We could be either deep into some sorrow shit, and feeling sad about how the world is, or we can create our world. What they call. I love what Ralph Smart, how he put it together. He said, COVID, the word COVID is creating our vision in detail. So after COVID, that's what's happening. That's what's happening. Because I ain't listening to nothing they talking about no more. It's cool to listen to the news every now and then, check it out, see what's going on, so you can have like a little info, but you don't have to. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? But boy, they can miss me with all. It's so much confusion going on in them streets. They can miss me with all that. It's about creating our vision in detail, player. And I know people don't like to hear it. I don't like to hear that COVID talk. But let me give you a DoorDash story and a DoorDash joke real quick to go along with the COVID scenario, because I think it's funny. We'll see if it works. We'll see if it works. But I went to go do a DoorDash one day, and she got ice cream and a Snicker bar from 7-Eleven. And I'm going over there, going to her house, and it said on the phone, it says, just leave at the door. Please don't knock with the all caps, because I have a headache. That's what she said. I'm sick right now and I have a headache. And I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, I'm dropping off ice cream and a Snicker bar to your house. How you gonna have a headache? You know what I'm saying? Talk about, just say don't knock. Don't tell me you got a headache or whatnot. This ain't what you do it with. You feel me? This is not how you get, you know, they must be getting that information from, Pfizer or something. Pfizer, they good for that. They give out that free beer and donuts. You know what I'm saying? That's what type of, health they giving out, player. You feel me? So she must be getting her information from Pfizer to deal with a headache with ice cream and a Snicker bar. You feel me? That's the life they living. But we don't want to hear that. Pfizer was giving out donuts and beer for the shots, baby. Because they care about your health. All right. That's enough. I'm done with that one. Maybe it'll go over one day. It might not go over right now. Folks still hurt, maybe. But goddamn motherfucker was giving out donuts and beer for your bodily for fluids to go in your body. Let's see. No, I have not named the Tahoe is the name of this vehicle. I'm not changing it. I'm not. Yeah, we gonna call it Tahoe. That's how we riding. This is my bad boy. This is my rider right here. I'm not gonna special name. It's called Tahoe. I like that one. Because just because. Let's see. Appreciate that, SMBL. Make sure you like if you haven't. Helps your boy out for all those algorithm joints, whatever, it helps. You know what I'm saying? But it does. If you like it, you should double tap or hit the little thummy button. Crazy things in the organ. People do all kinds of crazy things. They do all kinds of crazy things everywhere though. I see you, Jennifer, though. I understand where you're coming from, my brother. But Miracle 1. Okay, give me that information. My brother started gender transitioning back in 2018. The medication to suppress hormones is scary to me. There isn't enough research to know how this will affect them long term. No doubt. That's the word that he wanted to create. So I'm not really just want to say he doing it wrong. And I understand that you probably had some hesitation with that whole scenario, but for some reason, he had it in his mind that's who he was. And our goal in this life is be of love now. You know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be a lot of crazy things out here. We got to be the light in the situation, for real. And that's what this channel is gonna be pushing, is being that light. I know Tim is that great for that, telling people to be that light. Travel Snacks is good for that, telling people to be that light. Yeah. It's what we need to be on. Through it all, you got to be present in the situation and be of love. And if that person want to take that route, even though it could be a drastic route, player, Lord, it could be bad, but it also could be a scenario that he perfectly found just true happiness with. You know what I'm saying? He found himself with, and there are people like that where you don't hear nothing. Once they transition, they feeling free. I don't want to knock it either way. So respect to him and him transitioning to her or whatnot. If that's what he want to do, that's what he want to do. I'm not here to be out here knocking, but I understand your hesitations, because it is wild. It is crazy how we don't know what these hormones gonna do. But anything from that lab that they giving out freely, like not freely, but what they giving all that, it's a dangerous game. It is a dangerous game, no doubt about that. But yeah. Shout out to you, Miracle 1, for going through that situation, no doubt. And nothing but the best for your brother in that situation. Let's see. Nice. The U.S. marijuana tour. Hey, that's what we did. That's what we did. That's what we did. Yeah, you know what it is, Angela. Shit, your boy is out there. God, I partook in the visual. Wow, it's a movie. You not understand? I traveled all through Turtle Island. You know, the mainland, kinfolk. Seeing the world, seeing the sights, blah. Smoking it all in, yo. Making sure I was present up in that, up in that thing, yo. It was a beautiful scenario. Let's see. Etc. has made it easy for the world to be our oyster. No doubt. No doubt. Technology helps. And it can also hinder. It can also hinder, but it does help as far as the quickness, that microwave scenario where we can get things and get information real quick. So that puts a lot on us. If we can get so much information that fast, what are we consuming? You feel me? What are we consuming? If we can get so much information that fast and so quick, then we should be consuming things that help, guide us to where we want to go. And if it's not doing that, if we're just doing it just to pass time, then we need to question. Maybe we might need, if you want to question it, you ain't got to question it, play. You can sit down and watch sports all you want to, play, after a good day, long day's work, and have a beer in your hand and just chill. I mean, it's going to be a constant deja vu moment for you, Groundhog's Day in a way. But if you want more, you want to add on and experience more, then you gotta go out, do something different, put something in and ingest something that's different in your life, and to help you in a way, to move you forward into a different situation that might not be present in your world, but you feel it, and so therefore it is. If you get my drift, if you feel. You gotta feel it first in order for it to be shown in your hand. Because once you feel it and have it in your mind that this is what you want, then it's about that discipline. That's when the discipline come in our lives, and that's what it's all about, yo. That's what it's all about. And so, what are we consuming? What are we consuming? Because we got the technology. We got it. And so since the world can be our oyster and we get so much schooling and information from this World Wide Web, then we got to question and figure out what we want to in life, since we got so much information, It's the year of the Aquarius. There's a lot of knowledge-based information coming from the Aquarius. They interested in, learning more. If you have ever met an Aquarius, they're usually book readers, to be honest with you. I'm gonna keep it all the way honest. My mom is an Aquarius, and only 2 relationships that I ever had, both the girls were Aquarius. So it's a wild world. It's so that for some reason I was drawn. I kept a relationship with Aquarius and whatnot. This was wild, but yeah. So yes, the year of Aquarius, we're gaining knowledge out here, and that's what we're living out here for. And what kind of knowledge are we taking? Knowledge to promote and grow? Are we just seeing how much LeBron James is making this year? And arguing that he should be making more. I used to argue about that. That's why I laugh at it right now. I used to be like, no, he should get the max contract. That's LeBron James. What a waste. Anyways, but it's what I needed in my life to understand that was a waste. I was just having this discussion with my daughter-in-law and son about buying a school bus. Deck it out then. So if you had it in your vision, had it in your mind or whatnot, it's about that time of putting it together. That school bus scenario, it's your school, it's your world. No one should be able to knock that. No one should be able to knock that at all. If that's what you want to promote and teach, if people want to come and bring their children to you, because you have good rapport and there's good information that you're giving out to the people and to the children, you see the growth. You're not trying to get them to pass it's not a pass a test thing. It's actual human growth information. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as like our being and what are we here for? It's not about getting a job, player. Creating wealth in the mind, body, and soul, player. That's what we at. And so if that's what you promoting, player, and I'm pretty sure, you know, teachers are getting paid the lowest, right? They're getting paid the lowest. That's back in the day. I think teachers now in the future is going to be paid, or it's going to be in the biggest wealth. You know, because it's going to be a different type of tutelage out there, because you got to come up off that other shit. You feel me? You got to come up off that. And so that's what's going on. I feel like the teachers is going to grow. It's going to be a teachers going to be looked at as in high regard and not low regard, because, you know, the payment plan ain't really right for these teachers, man. They're going through a lot, player. That's why all of them smoke. Because they like, man, these kids are wild. And these parents are even wilder. You know what I'm saying? Like, goodness gracious. Yeah, it's possible for real. You have to do research to educate ourselves, because the media is bought. It's bought like a mug, Miracle One. It's bought like a mug. We already know this. We already know this ain't nothing new for us right now. It ain't nothing new for us. You can get mad all you want to, player, but we know that's some hogwash shit that's coming out of that damn screen, kinfolk. Every day. Everyday negativity, player. Goodness gracious. So, you know, that's why I don't really partake in that, player. You know, we ain't got time for that. You can go without listening to none of that, and life gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Actually, more than all right, because you ain't got your, you know, you work on yourself to create the world that you want. That's what it's a daily process. If I go to bed early, I make sure I got the consumption that I want, what I listen to, what I'm learning, trying to get better at. I put that in my system before I go to bed. You know, it could be some, you know, meditational music, relaxation. Get your mind off this extra junk, and then get up in the morning and have that same rhythm. Have that same visual of like, what's your goal? You can write it down and have that music, meditation music. Put that social media down, who liked me, who didn't. You know, that's all. That ain't nothing in the grand scheme of things, player. You the creator, you the god of your world, yo. And so you putting your energy on some things that don't matter none. Where we going? Stationary. Stationary like a mug. We 4 flats. And that's the goal. Keep your mind on other stuff, all the other bullshit. I mean, it's sad to hear. And, you know, it might not be, you know, everybody might not like this, but this is my thought process. It is sad to hear about what's happening around the world and what's going on around the world. Of course, you know, some things are going on, and, you know, and you know, Charlotte Duncanville or something like that. I don't know. But it don't have to be in our world, though. It doesn't. You don't have to listen to that. What's really happening in your world is the things that's happening, trying to break us down because something happened that's miles upon miles away. Yeah. There's nothing you can do about that. If you want to support by putting some money down, okay, cool. But really putting energy on what happened and why it happened about something that's way over there, that's really kind of like, unless you want to change something that it might inspire you, who knows? But if you hindering it and just focusing on that, I feel like that's another way of getting your mind. It's another movie that you watching, another sports channel that you watching, trying to get you deep into it and sad about life. And we ain't gotta be like that. Okay then. I guess it's snowing in this bad boy. I don't know why it flipped like that. So as you can see, it's snowing. It's about to snow in this bad boy. So your boy gonna make some moves in a little bit. But hold on. Dang. They really took away my chat. Live chat, all my messages. There we go. Let's see. I was in the middle of a good soliloquy. Let's see. I was just having a, let's see. So possible facts don't knock. They said, hello. Is that, yeah, LOL. Yeah, my fault for the back and forth. It's cutting off and on over here, but we it's all love out here. Yeah, she had ice cream in a Snicker bar, kinfolk, on this trip, talking about she got a headache. Don't knock. That knock ain't gonna do nothing to your headache, girl. Almost not just out of general. But nah, I'm a nice guy. Let's see. What's up, boy Mega? Appreciate your presence on this line for sure. Yeah, but it can be done, no doubt. I mean, it's striving to be observant. You observe. I mean, it's not saying you positive or you negative. You observing and just being even killed. That's pretty much what it is, yo. I'm not trying to tell people just like force yourself to be positive. Sometimes there's gonna be some down moments. It's a part of life, yo. We don't understand abundance unless we've been a part of some breakdowns, you know. So shit, I mean, just being even keeled through the situation and understand that we here as to promote a picture that's in our mind, that's been going on in our brain, and we get distracted by so many things that we lose track of what we're here for. You feel me? And so all I'm trying to say is lessen the distractions. As you can see, I only come up on this bad boy maybe once a week. If that, I'm getting better, I feel. Getting better. I am not able to do any chop edited real long version joints yet, but I'm getting there. We're getting there. And then, you know, it's this daily discipline. And so I personally like not having the phone around me. I personally like enjoying what's around me and living. You feel? Hold on. I got to move. You know what I'm saying? Now that I think about it, yo. And your boy's tires is on baby bottom. You understand? I don't want no drama. And I ain't got no heat. Not right now. Shit. Yeah, we gonna get about them streets, player. I ain't got time for no slip and slide. Yeah, your boy, soon as I bought the vehicle, yo. Soon as I bought the vehicle, all of a sudden my heater didn't want to work no more. I was like, yeah, we good. I was like, all right, then bad. We'll figure something out. But yeah, I gotta get about these streets. When it start to get icy, yeah. We can't play around. I didn't know it was gonna snow again. Snap. We all right though. Your boy gotta do a little wipe me down. But yeah, it's starting to snow for factual. Hold on, yo. Come on now. That's what we doing right now. That's how we living. When I saw that, I was like, okay, let me do something. Let me switch it up a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you know, cause I gotta ride slow. Let me see what y'all talking about real quick. Actually, let me keep my eye on the road now that I think about it. We don't want no more flips. You know, I ain't been a part of the flip. I ain't been there, done that. You know, I ain't gotta wear that t-shirt no more. Let's see. Give me just a sec. I'm gonna go to my little old spot closer to the gym so I can get up in the morning. I had to take a rest. My body was aching, yo. I had to get a rest from working out today. You know, it's good to take at least one rest day out the week, yo. And I needed that today for sure. Work's been good. Housekeeping been it's been heavy set on the weekends. I worked 10 hours today, and I didn't think I was gonna work 10 hours again in my life, but I'm okay with it because I know they give me the hours that I would like. go to get the money up, you know. So that's the vision right there. Oh, here we go. Man, I did not know it was gonna snow like this, but I did not read my Palm Pilot, as you can see. I was not there for that. Let's see. I'm glad I got me a few snacks before I started the live. Shit, nah, I can chill. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and put my phone down real quick to swing this bad boy in. Put the booty in the right position real quick. Let's see. My bad. I know whatever I'm showing wasn't ideal, but that's what I got for y'all right now. All right. So another snow day. Another nighttime snow day scenario. Why not? But of course, you know. And you see, your boy ain't got no trick on this snow. None. Cause that 0 degree be hitting your boy. And your boy ain't got no heater. And your boy's still smiling, player. Player. No weapon form against me, player. It's gonna stop my shine within, kinfolk. And that's just how we gotta roll right here, player. You know, we gotta roll like that. Why not? We on that for duck. We know we living. We got ideas in our head. This is just a stepping stone right here, player. It's part. It is what it is. I can't get too. I'm not gonna get. It's not a positive thing, not a negative thing. It is what it is, and I'm dealing with that bad boy. We rolling with the punches, yo. Let's see. We put musicians and athletes on. It's crazy. Most definitely, it's crazy how these the pedal. But that's what they want you to watch, admire. You know, they the ones making the most dollar bills that they promoting and pushing and spitting out, and cotton machine that ain't backed by gold or nothing. You know what I'm saying? That we circulating and we working and using our time, our quote unquote time or whatnot to get this gain, this cash flow, and trying to keep up with rent by using our time, and we're not getting a lot of money through these jobs. Put it the goal of the hoop, boy. That teardrop on cue for the people on a movie scene. Yeah. Give them the max. Let's talk about how quarterbacks is getting 400 million guaranteed. Oh, we back. Yeah, man. They try to cut me off. I'm not gonna let them happen. It's gonna be dark real soon, but we're gonna go with this work. Yeah, man. We got players, quarterbacks talk about now. I'm gonna need that max, that 200 mil. And we got folk out here starving. But it's not. That's the world they created. They worked hard. They saw the system and how the system going, and so those players, they if they can get that money, go and get it. You know, no knock on the players. It's just the system in general. Change the system, which is what we got to do. And it don't have to be as a unit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, it'd be great as a unit that we all change the system together, but it's more of like individually, we change our world, you know, individually. And then all of a sudden, showcase as we get, you know, as a collective that we ain't really dealing with that type of system no more, you know? It doesn't work for us. So we create things and we help get bonds or whatnot. And we all have a community of creation in a way to, cause the system is broke. The system is broke, blood. Ain't no way 200 million for chunking the ball around. And we got teachers out here trying to raise the kids up here with information and thoughts. And they with them 8 hours. And then got these parents coming in here, you know, got what they gotta say. I mean, they dealing with a lot, player. And they only getting 40,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? If that might be being too much. That might be nice, to be real. Let's see. With that, and our actions create our word. No doubt. That's real. I mean, it's factuals. Appreciate you for agreeing. Miracle One, Angela Fleming, road trip. Yeah, you about that life? You on it? You on that road trip life, Angela? Let me know. Um, yeah. Appreciate you. I definitely will. What I watched the road. I appreciate you. I came late on this message, but I definitely was watching the road because your boy, I'm through. I'm through with the flip life. I'm through with it. In every situation, big brothers, if people only do. Yeah. I mean, who wants to be around a negative Nancy, yo? I do know that. That's not a thing. But I could tell how people operate around me because I'm not that type of guy to be like, oh, I can't believe I got to come into work today and this, that, and the third. Like, the fact that I'm not like that, I could tell that people ain't really feeling like, hanging with me, you know. They don't want to talk to me. They'll talk to me when they feel like they need a boost or something like that. But yeah, they don't want to talk to me if they in a dwelling feeling bad. Shit. They ain't got time for a motherfucker that's looking at the light or looking at the glass half full out here. They need somebody in a realm. And all people like that. And it's okay. It's okay. Everybody go through their days. You know what I'm saying? There'll be days that I be having some issues or whatnot. And I really gotta dissect and really be like, check myself. Like, is me having these feelings, what is it serving me right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I feeling bad? I mean, I was sick for a little while, 2 days ago. I had a check on me, like, because I feel like when you sick, you got other things on your mind. Are you working too hard? You're doing too much. So you need to settle down, have some me time, have some relaxation or whatnot. And your body tells you what's going on. And so that's what was happening with me. And so I had to take a rain check. I had to calm down, do some grounding, relax, and be present. Because if your mind's scattered in all different places, feel like you got to do things and get to a certain place and scheduleize, your body might get tired. You just got a lot going on. There's a lot of energy, just all out of whack. And that's what it shows when you get sick like that, randomly. Headaches. That's what these are not facts. These are my personal thoughts. That's what I noticed. And I guess it creates in my world or whatnot. But yeah. Y'all can do it, y'all. It's not a doctor scenario. I'll just give it out the information of what I realize. It might be something that y'all realize as well. Okay then. Tico Photo in this bitch. It's from Costa Rica. What's good with you? Appreciate your presence on this line, yo. Appreciate it. I know about that Costa Rica life. My uncle, he when I was 15, he wanted me to go out of the country, so I went out the country. It was a mission trip. Yeah, it was a mission trip, doing it big. And yeah, it was cool. It was good times out there. I enjoyed myself for sure. So no doubt, respect to that. You being in Costa Rica, I definitely want to join in it some more because we went to a rainforest, but I didn't go deep in detail. I didn't go deep in there. We were supposed to go zip lining. I didn't go zip lining, and so yeah, we got plans. We got plans definitely. I definitely want to be a part of that Costa Rica life. Let's see. You need a plan one. Go ahead and join in on that thing. Join up there. If you up to go 40 miles road trip. Go to a place you ain't never been. Go to a little small town that you ain't never been before. It's a road trip right there. Get you some Twinkies or something. The full vibe of what they showed. The Twinkies and the Capri Suns. That's how I grew up. I had the Twinkies and the Capri Suns on deck when we went traveling. all kind of snick snacks. Got to get the cooler ready and road trip it out. It's a beautiful situation. Join in on that. Why not? But of course, see, don't give him none. Yeah. I don't want no parts of that. Like, and so when I see the misery at the workplace, or you know, I'm not gonna force it. Now, if we have a conversation, it's gonna be all good. It's gonna be beautiful, our conversation. But I can tell, like, they ain't trying to hear none of that I'm coming out with. No doubt about that. They don't want to hear none of it because they know I'm gonna come out with some grand, and I'm gonna be okay with it, with that life. Oh man, dogs, you see how many? Like, I'm in a hotel right now, working, and so it was like 42 people checkouts today. 42 people was living in that bad boy, and and I'm doing laundry, and so there's a lot of laundry coming down, and they were like, man, you saw how many cars is out there today? Oh, it's gonna be a long one. And I'm over here like, man, one sheet at a time, goddamn. One sheet folded. Just like, it's gonna be all right. Shit. Just another one, Why would I glow? Would I be on that and worried about that? That don't help me none. One sheet at a time, kinfolk. I'm folding. So that's it. That's what we working with. But I ain't worried about all that other stuff. Let's see. Anton Mac Byers, what's good, baby? Appreciate your presence on this line, yo. Oh man, I've been feeling good. Out here. Y'all was just talking about earlier, Ricky Williams, and how we were connected. Shout out to Ricky Williams and Heisman, his cannabis brand. Talking about the DoorDash life and how we living on that, and how that money come in straight to me once I drop off the goodies. And that's a weird scenario, dropping them off in the front of the yard. Nobody do that handoff no more. They don't want to see the person that's giving them the food. They rather pick it up from the ground. That's odd. But that's what times we in right now, And folks just, 6 feet deep, 6 feet. Give me 6 feet distance, what they call it, non-contact or whatnot. That's what the vibe is. But it's cool. DoorDash is good money, especially if you're nomad and you ain't got no rent. That's going straight to the pocket. Whatever you need to get done in life or accomplished, Let's see. That's what we doing out here. Anton Mac Byers. It is snowing out here, and it's about to get dark real soon. If it ain't gonna get dark through the light, it's gonna get dark because it's about to get because there's snow covering up the shield. The windows about to get covered up completely, and we out here. Let me see. Let me check and see how chilly it is real quick. We at 32 degrees. Now, mind you, it's 32 degrees, and your boy got the little old titty shirt. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Rocking that real quick. 32 degrees. I used to have thermaled out, like 5 different thermals on with a jacket. I grown. I grown up out here, baby. Now it's only one thermal and a ball cap that we riding in. You know what I'm saying? And some pants, kinfolk. I had to say the pants part because I don't want y'all thinking I'm out here in my drippities like that, talking to y'all on the live. Just want to put that out there that I had to get pants. I live in AZ. For us to feel like a trip, everything I spread out down. Oh, okay. Let's see. What part of AZ? You have to put the business out there like that, but I do know Antelope Canyon. If you haven't been, that's a pretty hot spot. I'm pretty sure you've been there already. That's in Page, Arizona. Of course, the Grand Canyon is always a beautiful trip. I think you already know about that. Like, ain't no way you not know. You might be in Phoenix. I'm thinking big city life you might be in, Phoenix life. There's some trips out there though. I understand if you wanna, it's your world. If you want to go out 2 hours away, you feel like it's a trip, you should do that. If you feel like you got a yearning, let me do something different today. Go online, see what's out there, see look into a place. I like looking at pictures or whatnot, and a place that you've never been before. You look at some pictures and be like, yo, that'd be awesome to see that monument in real life. And then go out there and check it out. Catch the feeling, and then you might come. And the crazy thing is, once you go out and do these things, you come across people and have conversations with people that you never would have had conversations with if you would have chilled at the crib. So these people that you talk to is divine. You understand? It's divine intervention, divine meets. And I cherish those conversations, yo. I do. Let's see. How to work it. Definitely can be official. Miracle One, you already know the lifestyle. He know the lifestyle in these streets. I respect it all day, 24/7. Killing the game. That's all through the phone. Man, boys. Uber and DoorDash in one car. His gasoline, he putting them in. You got to keep the car right. And that's why I know I need new tires out here. I'm not going to really just wild out too much. But, cause I'm telling you, these bad boys are I'm talking about baby booty smooth. For real. Let's see. All right then, Miracle One. You be easy now. Enjoy yourself out here in these streets, girl. Let's see. Tucson AZ. Okay, Grand Canyon is awesome. Yeah. Arizona is a beautiful location. There's all kind of places that you can join in on. No doubt. Tucson, that Tucson is did I say Tucson? Tucson. I'm gonna get my life together. Tucson is where that's at. That's where the University of Arizona is at. Am I right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, University of Arizona. That's a fly spot. It was good. It was good times over there. I checked it out. I think I was rushing over there. I don't think I shot too much over there, but I definitely spent a couple nights over there, for real. I try to check out the big college towns or whatnot, to see what folk are doing out there in the streets. Yeah. Tucson was cool. Tucson is cool. So there's plenty of places out there in the wonderful AZ. And Arizona, I think New Mexico. Man, shout out to New Mexico. I gotta put it out there every time. New Mexico is low key a hot spot visually, and I think I'm not gonna say it's a melting pot as far as like people's concerned, like all kind of different people. It's definitely it's Hispanic, it's definitely got a little bit of all nationalities, you know what I'm saying, but. It's mostly Hispanic, and I enjoy the vibe over there, especially in the fall. It was a beautiful scene to be seen. Yeah, I'm glad you your boy was tripping. I see that TUC. I like talk. Yeah, I get it. I get my life. Let's see. Oh, sister live in Scottsdale. Scottsdale is a beautiful area. I think I actually worked in Scottsdale, Arizona. I actually did I think it was a film. I did some film work in Scottsdale. That's another way of getting some money, y'all. Go on Craigslist, see if anybody doing some film work at the time. That's where I got some cash flow at. If y'all nomad traveling, y'all want to get some extra dollars, good dollars involved in the film world, being a production assistant or something like that. And all you doing is pretty much doing whatever they need you to do. Get coffee or whatnot, help out with the scene, stuff like that. Little small stuff. It ain't no biggie. And you getting paid like 100 to 150. But I wouldn't go after the ones talking about no store credit. Film credit. That's for the birds. You should be able to get paid for what you're doing. So yeah, if y'all are interested. And that's another way of getting cash flow. Is look at the Craigslist. It's called a place called Staff Me Up. It's a good place to find film work. Man, they throwing money in the film world to me, especially nowadays in LA for sure. or California. But they got money thrown at folk. I remember my brother, he does work in the film industry as well. He was doing photography work for some folk, but he wasn't a photographer. He was just moving furniture around for $200 a day. Just moving a few furniture around to whenever they need to take a picture. He moved some of the furniture with somebody else. Of course, he ain't doing it by himself. No sweating involved, y'all. No sweat. And he moving the furniture around with some folk. And in that day, it's 12-hour day. That's, I guess, downfall is 12 hours usually. They got $200 out that situation. It might not be that day. You might have to wait for that check. But still, $200, $100, something gonna come in your pocket soon. And I feel like that's a good move. It's a good move. Aaron C, what's good with you, playboy? Good to have your presence on this line. I appreciate you. A good place that I park at. So for me, I like, since I work out in the morning time, bright and early, I usually get up at 3:21, and I get up and I usually park at the gym, close to the gym. So if it's Planet Fitness that I used to be at, I used to park there. Anytime Fitness is where I frequent now, and so I just park in the area. And since I know I'm gonna get up early in the morning, I usually come in a little later when it's dark. It's 8 o'clock now over here. Come over here. Nobody's in this bad boy. It's Sunday, first off. Nobody really tripping. And I come in at 8 o'clock. Then I go to sleep, get up, and 3 o'clock, I'll be out of there by 5:30 before anybody comes in this bad boy. And so they don't really trip. And if anybody asks, like, what are you doing here? You can't park here. I got a membership to this gym. And so once you tell them you got a membership to this gym, they kind of like, shh. But of course, if I want to go outside of this area, I'll park in a place where it could be a neighborhood involved in there, but it's not really, because I'm not really a fan of parking in the neighborhoods. Some folk can make it. I'm not a fan. I don't want to be in front of nobody's house. But if there's a neighborhood across the street and I'm right next to a business, then that works out better. Walmart used to be the major thing back in the day, though, Aaron. No doubt about that. That used to be the high spot. That used to be my go-to. It ain't like that no more. Walmart can shut that damn thing down. There are a few spots that you can go to, especially here in Ashland, or in Oregon in general. There's a lot of places that you can park your vehicle at, and they don't really trip. They're really open to the lifestyle, Yeah, they're really open to the lifestyle. Some folk are not. There are places. I remember I went to Gold Hill. It's frowned upon. They actually said it on. Welcome to Gold Hill. You cannot car sleep here. I think it said on the title. in the what they call it. Underneath the Gold Hill, the big Gold Hill sign. So they serious about it. Now, mind you, people still do it. But if they got a sign out, they can probably get you and take away your life, So we don't want that. But just giving out the information where I usually kind of park at. Where you usually park at? You about that life? As far as like finding a gym or something like that? You still on that Walmart? I definitely know Walmart ain't really popping. They really got security out there taking care of that. Let's see. I don't really follow sports. Santa Fe is cool in New Mexico. Okay, yeah. Is interesting to learn about. No doubt. Native culture is interesting to learn about. Santa Fe is a very beautiful area. I'm glad. Did you join in on Santa Fe? We ain't got to talk about sports. That's not what this channel is about at all. I like to talk about it every now and then. Just to be like, I was on that. But other than that, we ain't got to talk about that joint. Not one bit. Santa Fe. So yeah. It's up to you, Angela. Shit, it's opportunities. It's your world. You can have whatever you like. Oh, let's see. Miracle Valley is in AZ. Okay. Some of the greatest miracles in 1950. Oh, we're giving out information. A great spiritual road trip. And damn, give out that info then. I didn't even know. Miracle One dropping them gems and them things, yo. I see you. 1950s and 60s, what happened over there? Got me interested. See, you everything about learning about foreign exchange. Nah, my first time hearing that one. Okay. That's where the money at, fam. Damn, drop them gems on your boy. Let me write some things down. Real quick. Okay. I don't even know what foreign exchange, what we doing in the foreign exchange. I'm not even equipped on knowing this information. My brain haven't gathered it. So we on it now. Okay. That's for the serenade, Drew. Yeah, you know, I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? We out here. We got I'm gonna break it down every now and then. I feel like I can sing a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no shower involved. Natural. I don't need the acoustics. It's natural. You feel me? Let's see. Can you park in places that have big parking lots, such as hotels, hospitals, manufacturing plants with no security, mechanics, shops, etc.? Slippery slope. Slippery. Appreciate your presence on this line, Beyond Comfort Travel Adventures. So hotels, they got a situation now where, you know, you got to have a pass on your car. Possible to get one night in, though. It's possible to get one night in. Maybe two. I wouldn't bank on it on a daily, though. It's possible. Soon as you start, you know, I mean, I come in there late too. I come in there around 8, 10 maybe. Slide up in that thing and try to go to sleep. But I wouldn't park over there around 5 o'clock trying to get settled in. Hotels, that's one spot. That's slippery though. Big parking lots like hospitals. I haven't really done a hospital joint yet. I haven't done that one. That could be a move. I don't see why not. For one, I think everything can be done at least one night. They let you slide. Even if someone knock on your door, they be like, yo, you can always bust on and say, I'm traveling from this place to another. I just needed a nice rest because I don't want to be out here sleepy on the road. You could easily say that for anybody. And they should let you make it. For real. Now, if they seen you constantly go to that spot, then it might not be a good move. But you can always give them that one moment and say, hey, I'm just trying to not hit nobody. I'm sleepy. I'm just trying to get some shut-eye, Manufacturing plants, I wouldn't mess with manufacturing plants at all. That's security out there. You said with no security, yeah, they got cameras though. I wouldn't mess with the manufacturing plants at all. I would rather be in the neighborhood actually. Mechanic shops, I have slept in a mechanic shop before, by a mechanic shop, but it was kind of close to what they call a grocery store. So it was cool. It was close to a grocery store. They wasn't really tripping. And about, how I operate, I usually get in there around when it's dark, 7 to 8, and get up out of there at 3 before anybody, 3 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So that's how I operate. Now, if you don't operate like that, and you probably get up around 7 to 8, then you might want to, switch because that's when businesses start. That's when businesses start. Let's see. But yeah. It's possible to sleep in all those different locations, but I will say sparingly. Sparingly. I wouldn't do it often. Sparingly. You try to, especially if you want to switch your spot up, at least, you can do it 2 days in a row, but not more than 3 to 4. I'm doing it over here In this location, I'm doing it pretty much every day. Cause I'm like, yo, they know it's a small thing. They know what I do out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking, I stick out like a sore thumb, baby. I'm go to the gym every morning. They know. And so it is what it is. This is the life I'm living right now. You feel me? And so, but if you're traveling and there for a week, yeah, I'll switch my positions up, and you can do that once or twice. Each one of those parking lots positions. But for some reason, manufacturing plants, there's something in my heart saying that ain't the one. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mess with that. Not one bit. I don't know why. Something about that. I don't know what I got against the manufacturing plants of those places like that, man. You probably could do it though. There's something about me saying no, so I have to give out that information of what the spirits say. Yeah. It is what it is, man. Good question, yo. Okay then. I'm gonna look it up. Foreign exchange out here. Trading currencies, bro. Damn. I feel like how come I see you, dog, trading currency? I feel like you smoking it up, giving me this information, giving me this wisdom right here. All right, there. You might not smoke at all, but that's the vibe I'm catching from this right here. Look it up, bro. I'm serious. Trading currencies, bro. Foreign exchange. I'm gonna check it out, no doubt. Appreciate that information. Abilities for our entertainment. I do what I do, Evan. I do what I do. I ain't trying to sugarcoat it. I'm gonna bring it to you the way you need to be brought. For sure. Do they have a commuter lots out there in Oregon? I stop on a long road trips to get some shut eye when the visitor centers. Yeah, they got visitor centers and stuff like that. I don't do visitor centers that often. I like to be in the cities and chill over there in the small towns or whatnot. Try to figure out a spot there, but you can. Rest stops is cool, no doubt. There's no knock on it. I just don't do it often. I don't like to be in the middle of the road, slide and go slide. I usually find my little city first, look for my location. That's how I operate. It's never no road trip where it's like let me get some shut eye. I'm driving because I'm really not trying to drive at night. I'm trying to see things at nighttime, in the daytime. So I want to see visuals and whatnot. So by the time it's about to get close to nighttime, I already find my location. I already know where I want to be at, where I want to sleep. My goal is not to drive at night, yo. Can't see nothing at nighttime, but it is beauty in nighttime driving. I don't want to knock it because there's some quietness going on. The lights, you can see some, of course, you can get some critters out there too, though. I don't know if I think I have told y'all in the live. Your boy I seen a bear twice, 2 days in a row, crossing the street in front of me, yo. It's crazy. And it was nighttime driving. I wasn't even traveling like that. It was just up the street somewhere else. I was in the mountains areas. And so, I saw them bears come across the street like that. I remember my boy Zoo. He said, "Hey man, follow it." He was going into a little alleyway. He said, "Hey man, why don't we follow it?" I was like, "But for what though?" You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't make no sense. How you talking like we supposed to follow it? And well, I know it's in there. I winning. I feel still. It was three people in the car. It was Tree and Zoo. He was talking about why don't we go follow it. There was no reason for that, information. And I wish he would have kept it in his brain, yo. That boy out here tripping. Talking about why don't we follow it? At night? We just irritating this cat, look. And he gonna showcase and show out. And we gonna be a part of the up room. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah. We was gonna be in that situation, for real. And that bear would have tore up, what if he would have tore up the vehicle? Then we ain't riding no more. You feel me? All that was all bad. I didn't know why he had it in his brain, but he was just so excited about seeing a bear. But we ain't bear ready. They had no spray, no nothing. We just had our heart. And he was gonna take care of that. We was tripping on that. He was tripping on that day. I had to go ahead and shut him out for a second or two. That boy said he is. That boy is slipping and smoking that grain. Respect to the game, then, yo. I appreciate this information. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was already going to look it up, and now I'm definitely going to look it up because you high with the information. I'm telling you, dog, go ahead and get it. That's fucking classic. Oh, yeah. So it's nighttime. It's nighttime for factuals now. I know you can barely see me for sure. Let me see if I got a little option. Little light me up option out here. You know? Oh, look at that. That's all I got in the vehicle. There's no Snapchat got a feature. Now I'm not really messing with Snapchat like that, but they do got nice features though. Cause they about that nighttime Snapchat live. Like you literally can and put lights on the actual camera and it just brighten up the whole thing. I don't have that option right now. Let me see if I got that option. Ooh, baby. I think I do. Got a little something. Got a little something on there. Yeah. We'll work it out for a little while longer. Let's see. We can barely see you got that. I go to big apartment complex and sleep on parking garages. Oh, snap. So I thought about the parking garages. I never done them. Never really done them. I'm surprised that that's a possibility. Big apartment complex, that's a good move. I can see that being a good move because, apartment complexes got visitors. Respect to that one. Respect to that, Aaron. Yeah, I don't think I ever had that in my brain to go to apartment complexes, yo. Yeah, that's a nice one. Yeah. Aaron, that's a shout out to that boy, Aaron, holding it down. Aaron C. He said go to apartment complexes. That's a big place to join in on and sleep. All the apartment complexes gonna have visitors. Now, the only problem I can see is if there's a gated apartment complex. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work. But there are non-gated. I do know the apartment complexes do get broken into now. I've been a part of that. And bad boys, their cars get broken into, and it's a shame. But it should be okay. I'm not putting no negative. I'm not trying to put no negative. I'm just trying to figure out what will be a hindrance over there in apartment complexes. But I mean, that's legit. That's legit. Parking garages, that's a mixed bag for you, boy. I'm glad that you're doing it. I'm glad that you're doing it, especially if it's raining or whatnot, or it's like you can find a way to just chill at a parking garage. Oh yeah, that's winning. That's winning. I just never been in a situation where parking garage ain't asking for no ticket. Some type of ticket to pull out on, or some type of security going around checking on cars. But if you find a parking garage that's legit like that, I can see that being a winning situation. That's what's up, yo. Because I've worked at a few. There's a lot of usually a large and many don't have security. So it's very easy to blend in. Nobody's checking vehicles coming in and out. Respect. I didn't know you had that background information about the manufacturing plans. That's what's up. That's what's up on that Beyond Comfort. Yeah, okay. I can see that. For me, I don't think it's gonna be the move for your boy. For sure. But I can see how that works out. If there's no security or anything like that, for sure, that's a good move. But some people will want that security. Some people want that light in the air. Like I remember that was a big pull for Walmart. People just wanted they didn't want to be in a dark area because they didn't want to be because they feel like people will rob them in a dark area. If it's light outside, it's a little better. That's how they try to push it. From videos I watched and other people that I talked to, they lit up space was pretty nice for them. So I'm pretty sure the manufacturing plants probably is a big lit up spot, or it could not be. Who knows? I'm not sure. Like I said, I don't be dabbling in the plants. Your boy ain't. So there's opportunities to work there. I've been a part of looking up jobs to work at a manufacturing plant. I think the biggest manufacturing plant I've been a part of it's called Pilgrim's Pride. I was dealing with chicken. That was in college. But yeah, I didn't do too much. I didn't dabble too much And it's a lot of labor involved. But respect to you holding it down and finding some spots out there in the manufacturing plants. Um, that's just not something I'm used to. But I'm glad you got that information. Shout out to Beyond Comfort. He putting out new information about new places out there. Manufacturing plants. Another place to sleep at that you may be able to sleep at out there in the streets. But like I said, if you got a gym membership, you should be able to sleep at that gym. You should be able to sleep. If you, like I said, time from time, like, if you got an eyesore type of vehicle, like them big old RVs, it's tough, no doubt. I'm big booty Savannah living in my vehicle. That car is a living in vehicle type car. The Tahoe, I'm stealth, and so they don't really be tripping. But that's the only thing I got to say about constantly going to a location. You got what vehicle you got? Because you RVing it and then trying to go to this place location every day. Somebody gonna say something. Somebody gonna say something before we just they don't like that. They don't like that type of abundance. They don't. They're like, damn, these niggas. All right, especially like I remember the abundance I was doing when I was sleeping right next to the beach. And people pay like a whole bunch of money for that beach spot they got. I'm over there getting that what they call it, that free life, living and sleeping right next to the beach and hearing them sounds like that, yo. It's an epic scenario, no doubt about that. But yeah, but that's the life we've been living out here in these streets. I appreciate y'all for showcasing yourselves and presenting yourselves to me. Let me know that y'all listening, baby. It's a beautiful thing. And until next time, no doubt, it's going to be a next time. It's going to be real soon out here in these streets. Keep your dreams in your mind and keep going after that bad boy. Because what we out here doing is creating our world, player. We living a productive lifestyle. So guarantee, do that, for sure. I appreciate y'all. Angela, I appreciate you. You take care too, girl. And I'll holler at y'all later. Till next time. Peace. Oh, yeah. Hit that like. Angela holding it down for the folk.